Yeah. Tonight's going to be an awesome Instagram live. You might hear a little bit of stuff in the background. We got this big boy over here, James Hill, working on his soon-to-be race car, soon-to-be pre-runner, whatever it is for Baja 500. But tonight we are going to have an awesome conversation with the homie, Toby Price. And I want to thank my buddy. I'll thank him when he comes on too. Joe Weining, grew up as kids with him. Joe Weining hooked it all up. He's down there in Australia hanging out with Toby. So it'll be pretty rad to talk with those dudes. They got an awesome program coming up. So, as people kind of join up, I'm just going to keep talking, and we'll wait for those guys to jump on here, see what happens, see how much conversation we can get. Dude, Toby was up so late last night playing that, I forgot what it was, like Red Bull video game. Joe just joined too. What's up, Joe? So it'll be interesting to see. Toby's probably operating out like an hour of sleep, dude. So, but like I said, there might be some noise in the background. So don't mind us if it gets too annoying. Just yell at that dude right there. So we'll wait for Toby to jump on real quick. But man, it's so cool that we can do this. It's 5:00 here in California, and it's like I don't know, 10 a.m. I think over there in Australia. So rad that those guys are able to join us. They've been going like a million miles an hour working on the race truck and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So Eric, well, I'm glad that you get to race on Saturday morning, dude. That's going to be badass. Up in Spokane, weather will probably be pretty nice too. So it looks like a couple people are joining in now. So I'm glad that we'll be able to kind of get a little pre-race. You guys should ask some questions too. I got a bunch of questions that were user submitted questions too, or let's see here. Get Toby on here. But yeah, so we got some questions that we're going to be talking about that other people submitted. Yo.
Hey.
What's up, boys?
Yo, what's happening?
How are you guys doing?
Good. How you doing, Georgie?
I'm doing pretty good. We got, it's not quite as cool as you guys, but we got race prep. So that's a Baja 500 pre-runner over there getting ready to go. This is soon to be a race car. So we're getting all the same stuff kind of done, getting ready for the 500 over here at IMG Motorsports.
Heck yeah, no, that looks good. That's the ultimate man cave right there, race cars.
I know. Well, it's a man cave and it's a customer cave too, because these are all customers' cars here that James and all the boys work on. But hey, so you guys have been busy as shit, dude. What's been going on down there?
Well, I've been keeping this man busy, that's for sure. So look, it's all starting to fall into place and get pretty in the right direction where we need to go now. So we're meant to have a race truck a little bit earlier. The new TSCO truck was meant to show up at the start of the month, and with all the shipping and the chaos around the world at the moment, it's definitely put the handbrake on that a little bit. And we've only ended up actually just getting the truck for a week today.
Yeah,
so
Friday.
So we've only had in our hands for 7 days here in Australia, and
holy cow, man! I didn't know it was that soon. That's crazy.
Yeah, we were cutting it very fine for the race. So it was a bit of a chaotic time, but then we had to do the release, and we've had a couple of different liveries to release it with, and we're still quite busy. So the boys are down in the shop now at the moment, wrapping it for the second set of panels in the blue. So
nice.
a lot of people asked how did we change it so quick overnight, but we had the two panels and did those two sets, and then basically from there we just had chassis inspection this morning. So Joe's ran across that with the CAMS affiliated guys over here in Australia, and then basically now it's starting to pack and load and get ready to head out to Fink and put this baby in the dirt.
When do you guys have to hit the road to get to the races?
Oh, it's about a 3.5 day drive, comfortably. So we'll just take it nice and easy. We're going to leave Monday morning, so we're Friday morning here now in Australia. So we'll load up over the weekend, and we'll just show Joe the sights of Australia, go and chase some kangaroos and some emus, and
That should be pretty fun. Hey, I did want to say thank you very much, Joe, for lining all this stuff up. There's a person that just commented a heart, Yesenia. I don't know if you know her or not.
Yeah, I've heard of her.
But yeah, and there's a bunch of people over here in the United States that are really stoked for you out there, Joe, having the opportunity to. I think it's a co-dog now with Toby, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna ride the second leg. It's a 2-stage race. This desert race is the second stage. I'll get in co-dog and navigate for him and try to stand on top of that thing on the podium.
Dude, that's going to be so rad. How do you feel going into it this year, Toby?
Look, honestly, really good. So, yeah, we've been just trying to work on the injury from Dakar in January and get myself back, riding wheels, but it just didn't kind of tie in. I had a few complications at the start. I had the 14-day quarantine, so I lost that time. So I had to lay in a hospital bed for 14 days before the shoulder become any good, or before I could go in for surgery and fix it all up. But yeah, it's been a bit of a mission, but we're all organised and pretty much set here to go racing in Australia in the 4 wheels and to build this new Mitsubishi TSCO racing trophy truck. It's it's been quite something pretty amazing to be a part of and to design and develop like the body shape and everything to it and bring that to life. But it's been basically the truck's been built for a bit over a year now and. It's just 2 years basically in the making of making that thing get here in Australia on Aussie soil. So it's been a challenge, but having a lot of fun and having this man beside me makes the program so much better. He's pretty much 95% of the program really. So the rest there is in the truck, and then I guess the nut behind the wheel.
Hey, so Joe is like a super cool guy now because he's operating on the big trophy truck team, going to the Fink race or whatever. But I know this kid from playing like Hot Wheels in the dirt when we were kids, man.
Back in time.
Hey, so we go way back, man, before any of us knew what a trophy truck was. I'm really stoked. I love the way that you guys did the release for the livery and did all of the promotional stuff. You guys did a fantastic job doing that. But I think a lot of the audience here that's like watching obviously your page and the Dirt Life page would like to know a little bit more about the truck. So maybe you and Joe could both kind of separate the questions. Like, Joe, what do you think about the chassis and the motor and all the specs and stuff like that? And then Toby can maybe talk about driving it a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'd say fortunately Toby has yet to drive it.
I haven't even made it into second gear with the thing yet. So
you loaded it on the trailer and that's it?
Trailer, reversed it off the trailer, and then put in a studio, back on the trailer, reversed. It's we haven't had any, like I say, we've only had the thing 7 days, but it's a masterpiece, that's for sure. It's unfortunate in 2 weeks' time it won't quite look the same, but that's what it's built for, to get in the dirt, get dirty and go full gas. And TSCO has done that job amazing. And as like you say, Joe's done a lot of things in his life, and he's pretty much seen this truck basically as metal sitting on the floor on pallets to what it is now, sitting in my shop. And just very grateful. Like, well, he'll pretty much be the only international person at the race because trust fight on our hands to try and get him here, but we pushed really hard for it because we know Joe's a really big part of the whole program. So to try and bring this dream to life. So it's we'll see how it goes, but I'll let him basically give you all the bit of the specs on the truck that he's built from the ground up.
Before you start talking about it, Joe, like it's so cool that you're out there doing this stuff. But real world, I passed by your house yesterday because I was out in Arizona, and I was giving you a call or text messaging you because I wanted to go eat at Red Robin and get some of those garlic French fries.
Yeah,
you can deliver some In-N-Out burger. That'd be pretty good too.
There you go. But so maybe you can give us a little detail on the truck, Joe, because that thing looks.
Yeah, no, this whole idea started back in 2019, and Toby and I talked about some different things, and we have developed a really good relation with John Vance from TSCO Racing, and we decided to go that route for a trophy truck, for Australian spec trophy truck. And like I say, it just from an idea to a real life deal. I've been there with it the whole time, and we feel it's super super strong. You know, at the same time, it's nimble, and TSCO's done a really good job at making these trucks dependable, very dependable, and
Yep.
and the whole program just works really well.
That's do you and you guys have some other stuff that's not normal, like I heard Toby just say it's got a Mitsubishi platform in it.
Yeah, the body work is all Mitsubishi.
Right.
Mitsubishi Triton over here in Australia has stepped forward and helped us out on designing the body for it, along with Mitsubishi Japan, and it's cool. It's really different. Nobody's ever seen it. You know, actually, Toby's the only one that has it, and we have the molds, and nobody has this body. So it's something different for everybody to see, and it's got some gas lines. It's really nice.
Dude, when I first saw that thing come out, I actually have a couple user submitted questions here. Craig Milley, he says, white Red Bull ? Is your favorite flavor coconut?
Yeah, trust me, I was trying to get that one past.
That's awesome, man. I thought it was pretty cool, but I think that was just for the release of the truck, right?
Yes, that's correct. So yeah, we could basically run any style kind of wrap. It still had to get all approved through Red Bull and all our partners and sponsors, but that was the strict instructions were that was just to be a release, and don't put that in the dirt. And it was hard to see because we did the release. It looked really good, and then the very next morning we were pretty much in there peeling all those stickers up to wrap it in the race colors. So it's it's cool. Like it still looks badass even in the colors and everything. But I definitely like the white one a little bit.
It does look pretty sick in the white, but I mean, you got to run what the sponsors tell you. And dude, just like Joe said, and you just mentioned, Toby, the body lines are so great, like, because they're so hard, it just looks fast sitting there, right?
Yeah, that's it. Just sitting there, the thing looks fast already. So,
nice. And then when you get to max throttle, it's going to go even better.
Yeah, I can't wait to put that right foot down and go for it. So, no, it's good. Like I say, we had to work on that. We had to get approval from Mitsubishi Japan, and they're all really stoked and excited on the new body with it. And we gave that to Jason at Fireworks in his hands to basically bring it all together in the molds and make it come to life. And the response on it. It's always scary releasing something new like that because there's so many people that are set hard in their ways of the original normal Raptor bodies and Chev bodies and everything. But I don't think I've really seen too many negative comments to it. They're all been like, oh geez, now that a Mitsubishi does look pretty badass. So we're stoked on that, and hopefully we've got the molds so we can make plenty more of them.
Hey, so James Mate 71 says, can you give us a mullet shake? Hey, that's actually, he stole one of my questions because I was going to ask Dustin Battleaxe Jones. He's always telling people about the mullet over here. You got any fancy new haircuts you got planned if you win the race?
Not stage, but yeah, anything's possible. If we can pop that bottle on the roof, and we don't know where the night will end up. So we might come out morning with a new haircut, that's for sure.
Hey, so you might know this guy. His name is Chris Blaze. He used to be a KTM rider, and he asked, actually this was probably Patty, but they were asking, Toby, we love you. Come back to California soon. Have you ever had a Roo for a pet?
Actually, funnily enough, I have had a kangaroo for a pet. I grew up way out west of Sydney in middle of New South Wales. And I grew up on a property and a farm, so was 43,000 acres of land I could play with and ride motorbikes and hang out. And every now and then, unfortunately, you'd see a mother that maybe had been cleaned up by a car or something, and there's a baby Joey and stuff. So I've had pets from pet pigs to kangaroos to cows to emus to everything. So it's yeah, the old Aussie wildlife, mate. It's pretty out of control over here. But love you guys too. Thank you for the question. And
That is pretty crazy. Hey, so I think we got you beat, though, because one of the guys that we interviewed, his name's Justin Smith. He works for a company called Shock Therapy here in the United States. Him and his wife had a croc as a pet.
Oh, yeah. I like to keep my hands a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
I'd be trying to feed that thing. So, yeah, they win the pet challenge.
He said he kept it in the tub. I was like, dude, you're crazy. So John Sandoval also asked, what's the best budget truck to build a pre-runner out of? I guess that differs in the United States, but Joe knows a little bit about pre-runners.
Yeah.
I've done quite a few of that stuff.
Dude, the Ranger is still the sickest one.
To be honest with you, the UTV industry is the most beneficial to get into. You can get into it at a low budget. You can run a good pace. That's parts are available. I think that would probably be the best pre-runner.
Yeah, you can get one of those, like a Polaris Razor back there. You can get one of these bad boys, like this Can-Am here. There's another Razor over there. And Joe, you might like this one. You see that one up there at the top? That's a Razor, street legal in California because it's got a Volkswagen Thing chassis.
Really?
How rad is that? Because it's a unibody, so they can get it licensed for the street.
Yeah, no, it's funny you mentioned pre-runners. John, Toby's father, and Toby just finished building a 4-seater Can-Am. That we use to pre-run in over there in the thing.
Well, hopefully that one will hold together. So between me and Dad building it, anything is possible. So yeah. But no, that's good, mate. Australia needs to lighten up their rules here, eh, Joe? Like they've got to have things like that on the road. That'll be sick.
Yeah.
We can ship this one over to you just as long as it doesn't take as long. So the race is Fink. Does the truck have any more plans this year?
At this stage, it'd just be Fink. I definitely want to run it more here in Australia. So there's a couple other events like Gundawindi 400 race. It's not too far from here at my shop. And then Don River Dash. Another Don River Dash is going to be an event that takes off pretty big. But yeah, look, it's hard. It's like I've got to juggle it all around the two-wheel program. That is, it's my main priority. I need to still keep focused on that. So if anything clashes or gets in the way of two wheels, then yeah, we've got to look after that side of things. But yeah, I don't know. With all this pandemic stuff at the moment, it's just hard to travel overseas and around the world. So it's not like we could fly out and then 2 weeks later fly straight back. So we still have the 14-day quarantine rule here. So if I come back from overseas, unfortunately I had to put this man through a 14-day quarantine. But yeah, we're sending him some few goodie bags and stuff from the grocery stores and keeping a check. But yeah, he came out all pretty good. So we'll wait and see, but we definitely want to run it more.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm sure other people and yourself included would like to see that thing in the dirt as much as possible. So with the two-wheel program, are you going to have any other races other than Dakar, or what's the plan with that?
Yeah, so by the looks of it in the calendar, we'll probably head back overseas around mid-July, end of July, and I'll base myself over in Europe, and then yeah, basically wait it all out, train and test, and develop the rally bike a little bit more, and basically come into Dakar in January again. So it's going to be a busy schedule, but yeah, it's just hard. You just can't come home, but it's home will always be here, and but it's going to be hard to leave when I've got a brand new trophy truck sitting in my shop and all these bits and pieces. We'll see.
Yeah, that's super cool, man. I'm stoked to see it because I know behind the scenes talking to Joe, he was like, yeah, Toby really wants to get this program going. So it's nice to see that you guys are hitting that next level in the I don't know, trophy truck game or whatever you want to call it out there. It's really cool. Like I'm so excited to see where this goes for you guys. And a couple people already commented in saying, are you going to ever come to the U.S.? And I think long-term goal would be to actually come out here and race one of those badass races, huh?
Yeah, that's for sure. Like, love coming over to the States. America feels like a second home. It kind of feels like home here, and I always enjoy it. I've got some really good friends and even good supporters there in the States as well. So if I if there's any opportunity and chance that I can get there and do an event, that my hand goes up in the air before the question's even finished. So I'm for it. So it's yeah, you only get one chance at it, and tomorrow's never guaranteed. So you just grab every opportunity you can and run with it and have some fun.
Hey, I love that you just said that tomorrow is never guaranteed. Hey, so talking about tomorrow, last night you were pretty busy, huh? Doing some, what was it with Red Bull?
Yeah, while this man was getting freshened up and sleeping, I was cutting some laps and showing them.
It looks like we might have lost audio with you guys. Can you guys hear me over there? Joe, Toby, can you guys hear me? Let's see. I think we lost audio because I can't hear Toby anymore.
Yeah, a couple hours sleep, and so yeah, if I start mumbling and falling asleep a little bit on you, I apologise. But we're only 10 o'clock in the morning here, so it's been a wild night. But definitely bunted Seth and Mitch a few times, so it was good, a bit of fun.
Yeah, that looked like it was super fun, man. I'm glad that you guys were able to make it and give us the opportunity to talk with you guys. Like I said, thank you very much, Joe. I know you guys got a lot going on. What are the final things that you guys got to do before you hit the races?
We're pretty much set. We have the company called Kawana. They do all the graphics and all the livery for Toby Price, and they're down there finishing up a set of body panels. We just cleared chassis inspection because nobody's ever seen that truck, so they have a pretty strict set of rules here. So they were able to come in and inspect the chassis and make sure everything's legal and safe, and couple little details, but most of it's just kind of getting loaded to go. We'll be over there in Alice for about a week and a half.
And, wow. You guys got to take a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So we're taking, we've got a semi truck and trailer that we'll load up full of everything and extra parts and go live out of that for a couple of days.
Hey, so what's that race like? Is it more like a rally then, or what's the format?
It's the race course. It's about 160 miles, really fast, stupid fast, averaging like 80 miles an hour.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but you race
for a ride.
You race on the first day. We prologue or we qualify for your starting position, and in the first day we go one way into a town called Apatula or Fink, and that's where we set up camp for the day. Once we're finished there, we're allowed to work on the vehicle and do all the maintenance that we need to do. The following day, we turn around and go back the other direction on the same course back into Alice Springs. And it's a two-day race format.
It's a 2-day sprint.
Yeah, and it's for sure a sprint. It's no holding back at all.
You're just like lead foot for 2 days, basically, it seems like.
Yeah, and it's rough.
How is that on your brain? Does it scramble your brain like doing it? Because are you going to do the bike again this year too, Toby?
No. That was the plan. Like I was trying to get back with the shoulder and stuff, but yeah, honestly, I'm about a week away from getting my clearance to start riding a bike again. So I'll take a bike out to go and do some riding, and that'll be my first ride back and everything. But yeah. Not going to be fit, not going to be ready for it, so I'll just have to get the old Dakar zip ties and race tape out and just pull that throttle down full gas and just leave it there and let's go.
Luke Barnes 07 commented and it said Fink is hard, the whoops are giant.
Yeah, no, it's you're over here. I didn't know really what to expect, but I didn't expect that. I mean, it's like San Felipe and Morelia down in Baja.
Really?
For 100 miles. I mean, these guys they're a different breed. It's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, Yesenia said, yeah, any zip ties? There's another comment came in, said, need some good drinks after the race. I think these boys will probably have more than just one. So,
Well, that's the goal. We didn't come here to lose, you know.
Yeah, it's all telling me a few beverages sunk. That's for sure.
all right, boys. Well, hey, it's coming up on 30 minutes. I really appreciate you guys taking the time. I know you guys have a shitload of stuff to do over there. So we're going to sign off. But like I said, Toby, it's really cool the way you launched a new truck, all of the promotional stuff that you did, showing the world, showing me, showing all the guys how much effort you put into this badass new machine. I'm glad that you have my buddy Joe over there, Big Joe, over there. And, hanging out in Australia with you. I know he's looking forward to seeing his family when he gets back, so hopefully he can bring him a kiss and a trophy.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. My media group and staff, they did an amazing job releasing all the truck, and it's all the partners and everybody that's on board with the whole build program. It just it made it all come together, and then like I say, to have this man beside me, it just it's that final touch and finishes everything off. So it's been amazing to release a whole brand new look of a trophy truck, but as the technology is there, but it's been there for a while now, and it's all underneath through the TSCO guys. But we'll get on that Albans paddle shift and through the Motec system, get the top gear and hold it wide open, and we'll have some fun. So, but if you want, I'll give you a quick little. I'll run down the stairs, and like I say, I still love this truck, and I can't get enough of it. So I'll quickly take you for a little quick tour in the workshop before you cut me off, if that's all right. And then,
let's do it. Jeff,
Joe's in here. This is just basically all the office bit and everything. But Joe will follow me down. But we love this truck too much, mate. I nearly contemplating sleeping in it at night and stuff. But
put it in your bedroom next to your bed. And
yeah. So as you can see, all the Kiwana boys are here right now. They're all getting that second body all wrapped up and all sorted and everything. So it's. Basically, she sits in the shop, and we're just doing some final touches. Like I say, just putting some spanners and everything all over the frame and everything if we need them. But we definitely won't need them. And she's going to be good and full gas and ready to go. But basically, as everyone's kind of seen in the release. But if anyone is watching it hadn't seen the thing before, I thought I'd just give them a quick bit of a rundown. And
man,
I've got my Baja 1000 door from. When me and Nassif in his second place with Jones. So, it doesn't fit the truck, so but it'll get hung up on the wall, so we should be all good to go. But that's the blue wrap their boys are doing now and getting it all sorted. But, she's a bit of a full workshop at the moment, and, should be exciting. But got a couple of bikes up on the walls, and that was my third place Dakar bike from 2015. So she's just a trophy and hangs on the wall. And then that's my first winning bike in 2016. So, and that's actually my first Fink winning bike in 2010. So it's all pretty cool to have it here in one place. And all good.
Joe ask if he could ride one of those things.
Well, I can throw him up there on the forklift if he wants to ride one, no problem. We'll see. It's all strapped down and good to go. So we'll see if he survives up on the wall. Maybe we might have to let him have a go on the rally bike or something out at Fink.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, thanks for showing us all that stuff, Toby. That truck looks good naked too, man. So I'm really stoked, guys, dude. You guys got a badass program going on over there.
Hey, much appreciated, and thanks for the time calling in, and great to have this guy here with us. And unfortunately, I'll have to let him go back to America soon. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble from the better half. So it's been cool to have him here, and it's like I say, with all this COVID stuff, it's he's been away from family and friends and that for 2 months. So it's a long trip, a big commitment from Joe, and we're stoked it's all pretty much done and getting close to go racing.
Hey, do you want to take a couple fan requests right now, or do you want to sign off?
Yeah, we'll answer a couple of questions. No dramas.
All right, let's see. I'm just going to let a couple of these fans come in here real quick and see if what kind of questions they got for you.
Oh, here we go. Who we got here?
I really like the stuff that you guys have going on with that truck, though, man. That thing looks sick. Joe,
Yeah,
Joe's
like I
def-
say, it's quite to wrap it all up with a body. Like the Mitsubishi body covers all the nice little bits and pieces to it. So it's sometimes it's frustrating to cover these things up. They look good naked, but it also looks good with the body too. So got to run with a bit of both.
Yeah, it really does, man. Man, just looking at that thing, like I can see what you're saying, though. Like, God, you want to just get in and go rip, right?
Yeah, trust me, it's been very tempting to go out that front door on the main road and go down and do like a couple of, well, as we call it, Maccas, pick up and some deliveries. But old Mickey D's would get a workout in this thing, that's for sure.
It doesn't look like we can connect with some of those people, so we'll probably just end up signing off. Thank you for
Oh,
answering
good.
those fan questions and stuff, though, dude. I hope you guys really kick some ass down there. We're going to be watching. Do you know if there's anywhere we can see it live?
So yeah, Facebook. So the Tats Fink Desert Race, they do like a live feed. But like I say, we are out in the middle of Australia, in the middle of nowhere. It's a little hard to get some reception. So they do a live feed at like the start and finish line and everything like that. But just let everyone know. Well, we got someone jumping in, but let everyone know all the socials and that from my side, and we'll try and keep everybody up to date and where we're up to, and just let everyone see this beast in the dirt for its first time.
Dude, I can't wait to see it. Well, I don't know what these guys are doing, man. Maybe they're just super fans trying to say hi to Toby, but I know you got a lot of fans that are going to be cheering you on in this new badass truck. So good luck to you. Obviously, we're stoked for you, Joe. You're a badass, dude. Big Joe taking it all the way over there to Australia, man. So kick some ass, boys.
Epic. Thanks, brother. Champion.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Talk to you soon.
You.
You guys. Man, how rad is that? We even got to see a little bit behind the scenes with the trophy truck and what Toby's got going on with his program. Sorry if you guys couldn't join in. I tried to see if we could get you guys on, but man, it's super cool. This Monday night, if anybody that's logged on hasn't seen the Dirt Life show, join our page. Have a little bit of fun with us. We have Monday nights. Every Monday night, we're live at 5 p.m. Pacific time in the United States, and you can hang out. We have all kinds of cool guests this week. We got Matt Martelli coming up, and it's just going to be a whole bunch of fun. So we love you guys. We'll see you Monday. Good night.